Metro Boomin want some more, nigga.
Wiggy, wiggy, oh, wiggy, wiggy. Hold up, wiggy, wiggy,
Spin a clip.
wiggy, wiggy, oh, wiggy. Hold up, wiggy, wiggy.
What up, y'all? It's LS57. Gotta feed these streets. So, as you see in the title, this video right here is gonna get you guys jump shots A1. It's gonna make you have a quality jump shot, some real A1-ish. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, let's get into it. Follow these tips, and this is gonna get you hot. Now, look, I know you might see a lot of YouTubers, your favorite YouTubers, whoever's giving their advice, but they're not keeping it 100 with you. What they'll do is say, these are the top 5 jump shots, make a couple of jump shots, and that be it. Nah, what they don't tell you is things like what I'm about to tell you. And without further ado, once again, let's get into this. So the first thing I want you to do right now is understand your hot spots. Y'all like, they already say the hot spots, you know how to get the hot spots. Alright, so you just go in your My Career, wherever you code that, you shoot 50% or more, one shot 100%, whatever. Just make sure your percentage is higher, is over 50%. So where it's that bleeding red, it's that bright red, where it's red, red, red. You feel me? After that's done, this is what I want you to do. This is what's going to perfect your game. You want to go to options, right? Go to options. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, that's wrong. Let's get out of here. But you're going to go to options, and I want you to set your settings to Hall of Fame, right? So you go to settings, right? This is going to make you get a better jump shot, I promise you. All right? You're going to want to set this on Hall of Fame, all right? The reason you're doing this is because it's harder to make a shot. Where when you're online, I don't know, I think a superstar or all-star, either way, it's a level 2, either 2 or 1 level below Hall of Fame, all right? So with that said, what you want to then go do is come over here to shot meter. Because look, at the end of the day, the shot meter when you're playing My Career is different when you're online. Online, you have the lag issues, you have this, you have that. And it could be pretty frustrating when you're in the gym depending on that shot meter. So what you want to do is take the shot meter off, and you then want to put it on feedback only. All right. When you put it on feedback only, you're going to have to focus on your release, the height of your player, the peak, the pinnacle, the climax of the shot before you release it. Okay. That's when you go and get yourself a good release jump shot that you're comfortable with. Because at the end of the day, it don't matter if you're just a YouTuber with 1 million subs, 100K subs, 50K subs, whatever they have, they can't play the game for you. You understand what I'm trying to tell you guys? So what works for them might not work for you. Now you're saying all this, but you're showing us this because this is the easier method. What I mean by what works for them might not work for you. Example, I could tell you LaMarcus Aldridge is the best jump shot, right? I could make 100,000 jumpers in your face, show you, right? But I can't shoot for you. So when you shoot, you're missing 100 instead of making 100, correct? See what I'm saying? Now with this method that I'm showing you, once you put on Hall of Fame, right? Like I said, it's going to raise the difficulty of your shot. Shot meter, feedback only. I'm not going to tell you no bullshit. Feedback only. So once you want feedback only, go into your gym, your My Court, and you practice. Now look under my feet. See, there's some you can still see the hot and cold zones, right? But just look. You don't see the shot meter, all right? So you're just going to get feedback only. So all we're going to get is the releases. You know what I'm saying? All you about to see is straight release feedback. You know what I'm saying? This is where I tell you, where you got to let the ball go when you see your wrist snapping and you're at the peak of your shot. All right? No, we don't want to play no 3-1-2. Now, another thing that I want you to watch out for is this. The camera angles at times could dictate a lot of your shots. Because if I'm shooting from here and I somewhat know where the peak of my shot is, I can see because the way his wrist is. He's a lefty, so I can see where his wrist is. All right? See what I'm saying? You can see where his wrist is. You can see basically the point. So feedback only, that's what you get when you do feedback only. Like I said, you just saw me put on Hall of Fame. So the shots are difficult to make. And this is a playmaker. This is not a sharpshooter. This is a playmaker. So it's going to be more difficult as well. But you can see me getting the strokes off now. You see this, the stroke is better. I guarantee you take like 200 shots. You're like 200 shots. Yeah, you got to put in that work. Nothing come easy with this 2K17, yo. But you got to put in the work. And I get closer and closer to the edge without looking at the shot meter. Okay? But this is what you're going to need to do if you want to get better and shoot your shot. And you got to learn your release. You have to learn your release, man. You got to learn your release point. And that's basically what I'm doing here, learning my release point. I'm seeing where his release is at. And to show you not jump shot, I'll choose an ugly ass jump shot. But this is a jump shot that might not be as popular as a lot of people's jump shots. So with that said, let's go check that out. So I'll go in the inventory. I'll go here, NBA shots. I'm using high school 3 right now. All right. Now, like I said, you gotta look at the release point of your jumper. Now, high school 3 ain't even a 3-point jump shot, really. It's like a deep, but not 3-point type of jumper. Now, high school 4, according to this, is a deep jumper. As you see, when I turn from 3, look at the position of my player now. Look at the position when he's on high school 4. All right? So it's deeper than high school 3. See what I'm saying? So if you're a 3-point shooter, you want to go check out any jumper that's behind the line. High school 6 is more of a mid-range, as you see right here. If you're a mid-range dead-eye, a jump shot like high school 6 would be good for you because that's what it's designed for. Look how close you are shooting from, as you see in the screen. All right? Release 1 is from a 3-point line. See what I'm saying? And if I was to practice, we never know. Let's see what happens if I practice with the jump shot. I never used this jump shot before in my life. I'm just using it as an example, okay? So don't try to be like, oh, but these are the things I'm trying to tell you. I'm not going to show you a bunch of clips of me making the jump shots because, A, it don't work like that. Like I said, you can make a whole bunch of jump shots. You can have jump shots that's not contested. You can have jump shots that's and hitting it. You know what I'm saying? You can have jump shots that's from the corner because you have corner specialists and things like that. And that's what makes you get your jump shot. Now, more tips and tricks to make you get better is you're going to want to get your catch and shoot badge. All right? That's a big plus with your player. You must get that catch and shoot badge. You must get a catch and shoot badge. And this is on, like I said, this is on my playmaker, man. This is on my playmaker. All right? So at the end of the day, look, you want your catch and shoot badge. This is a badge that you want. It's a must-have in this game if you want to be a deadly shooter. You want to have catch and shoot badge. You also want to have difficult shots badge. You also want to have players with dimer, because when players have dimer, they can throw the assist. It's a dimer. It's automatically going to be wet, all right? So that's another thing, but that's more of your teammate. But for you personally, I recommend difficult shots badge. Catch and shoot is a must. Especially it goes good with dimer. You can't go wrong with that, all right? And I want you also to get, let me see what else I have. Microwave, you're going to have microwave. You should have corner specialists, though. You're definitely going to have to go pick yourself up that corner specialist badge as well. All right? So, during your hot zones, find a jump shot that you're comfortable with. Know where you want to shoot from. If you're a stretch big or a sharpshooter, it's easier for you because you got a maxed out three-pointer. You feel me? With playmakers, it's a whole different beast. Although you have some people that's beasts with playmakers that can shoot the ball very, very well as well. But like I said, you follow these tips and these tricks, and you will improve with your jump shot. I promise you that. LS57 gotta feed these streets. If this video helped you out, leave a comment in the comment section below. All right. And I'll get to y'all next video, man. Peace.
What's
Metro Boomin want some more, nigga.
wiggy, wiggy, oh, wiggy.